So does your dog pull on lead? Because there are two skills that you need to teach your dog to transform them from pulling on lead to actually walking really nicely on lead. The first skill is orientation. That dog that actively sees things and thinks, you know what, I'm going to orient to my owner. See a dog over there, orient to my owner. See a scent over there or smell a scent over there, orient to my owner. Orientation is the first one.
Now, I'm going to take a lead off for orientation, and you guys might be thinking, oh my God, why is the lead coming off? But actually, you know what? A lot of the games that we play for leash walking success, we would play in a smaller environment, potentially off leash, or you could work on leash. You just need to decide how it works for you.
The way that this works is the leash is kind of like just it's there or it's not, and your dog should behave the same way. And that's what we can achieve through the games and strategies that we're going to show you.
Ready, Nifty. Okay, so Nifty's going to come off the bed. Get it? Nice. Super.
And what we're doing is we're throwing a piece of food out. As Nifty orients to Lauren, we're then saying a marker word. And then throwing the next piece of food out.
Super girl.
So it's all very fast, and it's kind of cool that it's fast because we want energy in orientation. We want a dog that actively thinks orientation is the best thing in their world, to look at their owner, turn towards us, and we're not being picky. We're not saying you must give me eye contact. Instead, we're saying, right, ping back to me, ping back to me, ping back to me.
And it really is a pinging sort of moment. So she's here, Nifty, get it? Nice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, good girlie.
Nice.
Good.
Hey, you saw the bed in between.
Orient to us that much that actually she's like, I'm not bothered about that piece of food.
Actually, I think it's important that we acknowledge that orientation is about checking back in. And that's probably the single biggest thing that a lot of dogs miss.
Yeah, so that game we call the orientation game. It's one that we want you to have a play at right now. Now, the second game, I guess, skill that you need in order to have this beautiful loose leash walking picture is actually proximity. A dog that actually sees value in being close and staying close. Now, Nifty's really early stages in this, and that's why we kind of chose her to show you these things, because actually she's got many generations of being a border collie behind her, and so she wants to go far and go long. Right?
Now, when she wants to go far and long, what I want to say to her is here, I'm putting it on the floor with her because she's very feety and very around. Here is where the value is. So a lot of the time, all I'll do is just feed for being close. And actually, this is part of her daily food. She gets this for being around and being close, because actually, whether she's on her boundary and in the sort of house spaces and close, or whether she's out on the grass or when we're training in the arena, she's literally being close. Being close is important. And for this, I possibly would put her back on lead to limit all of the many choices that Nifty has, and she's creative in her choices.
Now, this proximity zone, once we create it around us by putting our value into that zone, you can start to move the zone. So you can move and see if they come to the zone and want to stay with it. Do they see it as a valued area? When we've got that, what we get is then a dog that actively is wanting to mirror and match us and go with us through the world.
And as you can see, Nifty is a baby at this. So you're seeing quite a lot of bounce and quite a lot of energy and quite a lot of like checking. And I'm being quite quick with it. But actually what we really are noticing is how much fun just following us can be.
So when you combine orientation and proximity, what you start to see is this picture come together. Now, that we just showed you two games and strategies that you could play right away that's going to move you towards your dog owning dream. But actually, there's a whole step-by-step of games and strategies and skills to teach your dog, so that wherever you are today, maybe firefighting your walks, maybe feeling like you're not looking forward to your walks.
Don't worry, because we have been there and we will be there again. You know what, we're working on this. This is a process of progress. It's not something that you immediately are like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, I'm here. This is something that we work at. And Tom and I know this because this is what we've created.
Yeah, we've been there. And so what we've done is we've created the step-by-step that got us from that picture to a walk of on-leash and off-leash freedom. And it's in our brand new Stop Pulling on Lead program. And the cool thing is that when you jump into the program, you get immediate access, but not only that, you get lifetime access. So you can revisit it again and again with future dogs, top up your current dog, and the great thing is that you will be in a very different place 2 weeks from now. Now, you might be thinking, I've spent hundreds or even thousands of pounds on training my dogs so far. First of all, why is this going to work? Well, it's going to work because actually we've now trained hundreds of thousands of dogs and owners all over the world.
We're also working through these processes with our own dogs.
Yeah.
So actually, I've said it to Tom many a time, God, I'm always like, wow, it so works. Like, I love it. I love seeing it when it really starts to work and show.
And then you might also be thinking, well, I know how much I've spent on training in the past. How much is this going to cost? Well, guys, it's our mission this year to transform as many pulling on lead dogs to loose leash walking dogs as possible. And so you can jump in today for just £27, just 27 pounds, and you get immediate access and you get to start watching the videos, playing the games and unlocking the real life results right away. Hit that link. Let's replace firefighting with the dog owning dream. We will see you in the program.